Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Ashley, and today I have a few finished projects and a few works in progress, and I also want to show you some things that I bought for my birthday. So I will start with the finished projects. I showed these on my last video. The first one is this moss stitch in a rectangle baby blanket, and I will link all the links to patterns in the description box below. So yeah, this is made with Lion brand, the Big Scoop ice cream Big Scoop. There we go. And I'm not 100% pleased with how it turned out. If like small bits and pieces of it look really cool, but all together, if you can see the whole thing, I don't know if I can show you the whole thing. There's like a random spot here that is like really light. It doesn't quite match the rest of it that has the darkness through it, but it is what it is. So it makes it look kind of like a scrappy project, but that's all right. All right, so next I have the other baby blanket I was working on, which is this block stitch in a square. It's a pattern by Fiber Spider, and this was made with the Premier sweet roll, and I used almost 3 cakes of that to finish this one. Alright, so my works in progress. The first one I have to show you is not crochet related. It's just a random decoration thing I'm making for St. Patrick's Day. So this is it so far. It's just a wood plaque from the dollar store, and I covered it in fabric and Mod Podge, and then I have strips of paper. I learned how to do paper quilling last year, and these are not quilling papers. I just made this out of scrap of paper. And yeah, just made some spirals and some other shapes and just slowly filling it in. So we'll see how that turns out when it's all done. There's a close-up of it, I guess. Alright, so then my next works in progress are crochet. I got some Premier Parfait in the snow cone color in a Mary Maxim mystery box, and my daughter asked me to make her a pillow. So she wanted a circle pillow, so this is the first half of it, and I had 2 skeins, so I used almost 1 whole skein for this front. The second one always wants something that the first one has. And so then my 2-year-old also wanted a pillow, so with the second skein, she chose a rectangle. Oh, sorry, I dropped it. A rectangle. So this is the rectangle so far. I do have a link to the pattern for the circle. The rectangle, we're just kind of winging double crochets around. But yeah, so those are my starts to those 2 pillows. There's no deadline for these, so they might be put aside for a week or so while I get some other things done that I will show you. So these next works in progress kind of have a backstory. Around for Christmas, we do a gift exchange with family, and we had my cousin's daughter, who is 6, the same age as my daughter, and we made her a mermaid tail blanket. If I remember and can figure it out, I will post a picture. I made it with Red Heart Super Saver stripes, and then my aunt saw the blanket and she wanted some for her little girls, and she's actually going to pay me, which is cool because I've never sold anything that I've made. And so she said I could do whatever yarn I wanted, whatever colors I wanted, so I found out their favorite colors. One likes purple, so here's this so far. And this is also Red Heart Super Saver. It's just a variegated, I think the color is Grape Fizz. Sorry, I forgot the ball band. This is 1 whole skein so far of that one. And then the other one is also Red Heart Super Saver, but this one is the ombre, the pink ombre. I think it's called Jazzy. So I'm trying to get those done for this next weekend because we will be out near where they live. So those are my deadline for that. Alright, so I forgot to show you my other work in progress. So hopefully I can figure out how to edit this into where the works in progress were before. I talked about the blanket that I want to make, my Stash Buster blanket. And I started that on my birthday because I figured why not. And so here it is so far. Just a granny rectangle. And I don't know if you can see how thick it is. I was showing it to my mom on the phone and we both decided it's kind of a rug. I do have double strands on most of these, which I want to keep, but I've decided I'm going to frog it. I worked for a few hours on this, but I stopped and I think I'm going to frog it and start over with a bigger hook. I was using a 7mm, and because that's all I had unless I decided to jump up to a 10mm, which I tried first and I didn't like how big that was. So with I bought an 8mm at Joann's with the coupon, and then I was going to show you this later in my Michael's haul, whatever, but a 9mm too. So I'm going to frog it and try it in both 8 and 9mm and see how it looks. And I just wanted a little more drapey, not so thick and chunky. But yeah, there it is so far with all the different colors in it. So my birthday was a week and a half or so ago, and for that I decided to buy myself a little bit of yarn. I just bought myself one thing for my birthday, and then I ended up getting birthday money that I've spent also. So what I bought for my birthday was this Bernat blanket, baby blanket tiny. I've never used it before. I've used regular Bernat baby blanket, and the regular blanket Bernat whatever's. But I wanted to get this to make a chocolate Easter bunny. It was a pattern that I tried making when I was brand new at crocheting and I just couldn't get it, so I put it aside, but I feel like I am ready to try it again. So I bought this for that, to make kind of a fuzzy Easter bunny. I was a little disappointed in the color. Oh, Cookie Crumble, there we go. And these are like 600 and something yards, if I can find it. Oh, yep, 603 yards, there we go. And I bought 4 of those. I want to try to make the campfire like granny hexagon sweater thingies. So I will try that. And if it doesn't work out, I can always make a blanket of some sort with 4 of these. So that's that. I also got some Premier Parfait in the color Strawberry. I got this, so I guess this technically isn't for me. I got this to make the backs of my girls' pillows, because each skein, I only had 2 skeins of the snow cone color, and so those will be the fronts, and then I got these to go on the back. So just 2 skeins of those. And then the next was Red Heart Unforgettable. Crystal from Bag O' Day talks about how this is one of her favorite yarns, and I've never tried it. So I decided to give it a try. I got 3 of these. This is the color Dragonfly, and these are my favorite colors, the teals and the aquas. So I think I want to make a shirt with this one, maybe a Bag O' Day shirt. I thought I had it written down, but I don't remember which one, so we'll see. And these have 270 yards, so hopefully 3 of those would be enough to make just a basic top. And it is kind of fall colored, so I might save it for the fall. I have lots of projects in my head for this spring and summer, so we'll see if I get to it. Okay, sorry. So that's all the yarn I got. I also bought this random Lion Ran hook. This is hook with a twist. I have not opened it and tried it yet, but I wanted a 9mm hook, and Michael's had 20% off of everything when I was buying this, so I thought I would give it a try. And then the last 2 things I bought were just some beads. I like to make crochet necklace with seed beads and just like chain with a small thread. So thought those were fun springy colors, so I got those. Alright, well, I think that is everything that I got, and all my works in progress and all my finished objects. Hopefully by next time I'll have those mermaid tail blankets done, and I'll probably have started some new projects. So thank you everybody for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!